Hello everybody, and we are back with Dr. Mario. Once again, I am Believe, and joining me are Tetra and Leviticus. Just a reminder that we do have some incentives coming up. If you want to see the secret ending in Contra Hardcore, we're actually only about $82.70 away. So if anybody wants to see that, be sure to donate before we get too far into that run. I will also let everybody know here that we did just get a donation from Betty B a few minutes ago for $26 for Team Fever.
Oh!
Unless something comes in before you hit that start button, in which case I'll let you know. It looks like we're going Fever. With that, I'll let you take the wheel.
Wow, Team Fever looks like it pulled off. I was actually just about to ask which one it was going to be. So thank you so much for that donation, Betty. I'm Tetra or Tetraly, and on commentary with me is Leviticus. Say hi, Leviticus.
Hello, everybody.
And we're going to be doing a 0 to 10 run, which basically just means playing from level 0 through 10 inclusive. And I'll go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this is Dr. Mario. You may have played it before in the past. If you haven't, Dr. Mario drops pills from the top of the bottle and of various colors, and there are viruses in the bottle of various colors. And if you line them up, as you can see, in a line of 4 or more, then you can clear them away. Clear away all the viruses, just like that. And the level's over, we move on to the next one, and we're going all the way to 10. That's the plan. If you have
We wanted to take it to 11, but didn't quite work out.
Yeah, 0 to 11. It's a category we're trying to get to catch on. We're working on it. Yeah, so if you've played this game before, it's generally a little different when you're trying to go as fast as possible. As you can see, we're already making good progress here. It's actually going very well. I think I might have jinxed you now because you're not getting any reds.
Well, I'm not getting any reds. Now would be a great time for donation. No. That's okay.
Yes. So generally when you're playing for speed, there's a couple of things that you're keeping in mind. The first one is mostly the Tetra's going to be trying to make use of every half of every pill that she can. The reason for that is just so that if you need to go as fast as possible, the best way to do that is to use as few pills as possible. So we want to go for efficient moves if we can. Also, you want to try to avoid dropping extra little pill halves to the bottom as much as possible, because the game completely freezes up and Dr. Mario won't pass you the next pill until that little pill half has gotten all the way to the bottom. So we're going to be trying to make moves and setups that reduce that time that we spend as much as possible. So far, this has been pretty good. Yeah. Other than, the brief intermission where we had no reds. That will happen at times in NES Dr. Mario. No one likes it, but we live with it. We come to accept it.
Yes, people have tried suing Dr. Mario for malpractice, but I don't think it really gets very far in courts.
So this level, there's not very many yellow viruses compared to red and blues. So that's going to potentially mean that this is going to take longer. There's a lot of RNG when it comes to this game. It's not like a typical speedrun of a game where everything is the same every time and you plan for the exact route you're going to take. We run the game and we play it randomly, and we get random viruses and pills every time, and we just have to do our best to make do with what we get. And sometimes it's not great. But this is working out pretty well. It looks like you're getting a lot of red and blue pieces, so you're not really running into a lot of issues. But now that we have just blue left...
Red, at least.
We're going to have to hope that we get the blue pills that we need. And you're getting them. You're getting a lot of double blue, double halves here.
Yep.
So
You'll also notice that sometime I'm building sort of supports so that I can minimize drop time. Because I think it takes, like a third of a second for each drop or something?
It's a half a second.
Half a second.
For every line that the pill half has to drop, it's a half a second. Plus a little bit of delay at the end where Dr. Mario sends the next pill to you.
Yep.
there's like I mentioned before, there's a lot of RNG in this game. And
Oh,
if anyone
hold on,
hasn't
we got a cross
Oh.
here. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful combo. Yeah, combos are also very efficient because they use less pieces than if you had to clear all those viruses 4 at a time. So we always and they just look cool. That's the other reason to do them. But there is a practical reason to do combos as well.
Oops.
There's what I was gonna say is there's a lot of RNG in this game, and if you haven't noticed yet, we don't like Dr. Mario. He's not our friend. He does not have our best interests at heart. And when all you need is a blue, and that's the last virus you have left, he won't give it to you sometimes. And he doesn't care, because he's a mean person. Don't be like Dr. Mario. Don't fall for his tricks.
Yeah. So what I'm going to try to do is go for a little bit of a roundabout clear here, if I can... Oh, I got the double blue, so that's cooperating a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately it's covering these yellows
Yeah.
on the side. But if we get the extra blues to clear it away, hopefully it won't be too much of a punishment.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, little misdrop there, my bad.
That's okay. Sometimes misdrops are unavoidable, and sometimes misdrops are actually really amazing combo setups that you didn't see coming. And that, I think everyone in Dr. Mario community has probably had that happen at least once, where they mistook a combo setup for a misdrop. And
So-
I think you're going to actually do it here. You're getting
Yeah,
this yellow horizontal. It's going to drop the blues on top of the blue underneath the
that's
yellow
what I'm
horizontal.
trying for, so... There we
Well
go.
done.
Made use of those pills after all.
See, it wasn't a misdrop. It was a combo setup the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. It was RNG manipulation or something
Of
like that.
course.
So while we have a little bit of a lull waiting for more yellows, do you want to talk a little bit about the competitive Dr. Mario scene that you're a part of?
Yeah, for sure. So most of the people involved with Dr. Mario speedrunning are regular attendees of the Dr. Mario monthly tournament that we have. We race not necessarily 0 to 10, but we do race different ranges of levels, and we try to see who can complete them the fastest. And we crown a winner every month. We have like a little point system and a year-end series, and it's open to everyone. So anyone who's interested, come check out the Dr. Mario Championship Discord, and we'd love to have you.
Yeah, definitely. I've been sort of falling out of it recently for other IRL commitments. Oh, here's a nice little horizontal I'll get. But it's a fun time and a pretty nice and very welcoming community. Wow.
Luckily, we're not getting any blues here because your blues are completely covered.
Uh-huh. Clearly. Well, sometimes the luck does work out for you, but the way the random number or RNG works in the game is kind of weird. It uses, without going into the math behind it, it's really only pseudo-random, and it runs into issues where it'll sometimes give you like a gazillion different especially reds in a row. I forget exactly why reds are the most overused piece, but
Yeah, I think it would be accurate to say that the RNG in the NES version is less than perfectly coded.
understatement.
Yes. So even though the double pieces, the two halves of the same color, are about half as likely to appear normally the way it's set up, sometimes the game will decide, hey, why don't we just give you 12 double reds in a row? Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, what's that? You only have blue viruses left? Well, that's too bad because we're going to give you 12 double reds in a row. It wasn't that
Typical.
lucky. That was a nice combo to end it. Perfect.
But yeah, the RNG definitely giveth and taketh away, so to speak.
Yeah, I feel like it taketh away mostly, but maybe I'm just pessimist. I don't know.
There are some folks who really prefer the SNES version because it is. Oh, hold on, ready?
Oh,
LBMF.
yes, which stands, of course, for Lightning Bolt Mario fans, and that's
Or-
all it's ever meant. And now anyone who tells you different is a liar.
Or Lightning Bolt, my friends.
Yeah, that's nice, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different names for the different shapes that you can clear. And if we ever get a perfectly rectangular double horizontal, you may hear us talking about fat logs. Don't worry about it. Just roll with it.
Well, those at least have some semblance of PG natures to them, so.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it really surprised me just how many sort of fun names for various formations of pills and clears there are in this community. Ooh, this one's nice.
Wow, that's really well done.
Let's do that.
Like I mentioned before, the double pieces of the same halves, the doubles as we call them, are about half as likely to appear as any of the split pills. So whenever you get them and you can make moves like that, it's really important to do that.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
because if you miss that chance, it can cost you a lot of time. You may not get another double of the same color to get that chance again.
Although you can run into the problem where you wait too long for one, and then that sort of ruins your... Oh,
Yes.
here comes one of these infamous double red brigades.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, remember we were just talking about this?
Yeah,
I swear the doctor's listening. He's always listening.
the game knows.
He knows, man. He knows.
He really does. Yep. So, we'll finish here, and...
Yeah, Dr. Morose has a sick sense of humor.
Yeah, as if we didn't have enough issues with viruses these days. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's funny you say that. I started playing during COVID. That's when I sort of discovered this game. It was very cathartic to play a game about busting viruses in the middle of a pandemic lockdown. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really, I'd say it helped me through.
Ugh. Oh, I'm not saying ugh because of that. I'm just talking about my pill selection.
That's okay.
Leviticus understands.
Yeah, we've all, well, in the Mario community, we've all been there. You put the pill in the wrong place. Dr. Mario has no help. He makes it worse. It's frustrating. I get
Yeah.
it.
You know, you get just, one bread after another, stuff like that. Here, let's put that there.
I wonder if, I mean, not to ruin your pace or anything over it, but I wonder if you could get or /engineer a fat log for us before the end of level 10.
I'll see what I can do.
No pressure. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. But I know our community, if anyone who's watching, would be over the moon if you could do that. I don't know why.
Yes.
People seem to love the fat log. I don't know what it is.
I'm not going to answer that.
If I could take this quick moment to remind people that we do have a couple of incentives coming down the road, especially for Contra Hard Corps. If people want to see that secret ending, we are about a little less than $90 away from getting there, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's still a little whiles away, but it would still be really cool if we could get that sooner than later. If anybody would like to donate, don't forget you do get a chance at winning some very nice prizes if you do donate. So do consider looking into that.
Yeah, no, this has been a really great marathon so far, and what's the charity that we're raising money for again?
We are raising money for we're part of Extra Life, and we are raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Across this one specifically, Alberta's Children's Hospital Foundation, and that's where we're raising all the money to try to help children in Alberta get the need and care that they properly deserve.
Awesome. Yeah, I was really happy to donate a little bit earlier today, so if we could get that Contra donation met, that would be super fabulous. So anyway, getting back to the game, I was able, I don't know if you caught it, Leviticus, but to make a sort of one of those acrobatic moves where you twist the piece in.
Ah, did you? I may have missed it. I was listening to the, I was listening to the host a
That's
moment
okay,
ago. But,
no worries.
you did a? Did you do a? Did you tuck a pill into place? Spin it in there?
Yeah, a spinny thing.
Yeah.
Is there
If
like
you've-
a
if you-
fancy name for that?
No, just a tuck or a spin. If you've ever played Tetris, you might be familiar with like spinning a piece into a tight spot or something like that. And that
Yeah.
sort of exists in this game too. It can be really helpful. It's a little less impressive, I think, but you know,
Right.
it's still a really important skill at the higher level for sure.
Yeah. I'm not the best player, but I really like to be able to show it off when I can, so.
That was good. You made that horizontal with the extra little blue piece. The split, they were split apart there. That was really good.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
This is giving
Yeah.
you yellows when you don't need them.
Basically.
So yeah, remember when I was talking about Dr. Mario not caring about your feelings, not having your best interest at heart? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is the kind of thing that sort of, I mean, ends your run. Yeah, usually this happens often enough that you just play through it. But
Pretty much.
yeah, this is the sort of unfortunate RNG we were talking about.
It's also very variable and seed dependent, so you
That's
can't
true.
really.
There's not much you can do about it except curse Dr. Mario and his family.
Pretty
All you
much.
can do.
Pretty much.
for generations to come, and maybe then
Yep.
he'll learn. But he still doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's
And
heartless.
yeah, and of course I was needing reds, so he gives a bunch of blue and yellows because, of course, he does. Oh, if I'd seen that, I could actually put the blues flat and gotten a nice combo there, but I did not see that in time, unfortunately.
The blue T.
Yeah, it would have been a T,
Well,
but
yeah, that's you would have had to been looking at the next box. To
Yeah.
know that for sure. Because that's okay. Looking at the next box is a big deal. You can use it to make setups on the fly if you know how to do it. It's a little more advanced though.
yeah, pretty much. So we're on the last level here, 10, that we're going to play. There are some folks who do a different category where they go for 0 through 20. That would have been a little bit longer of a marathon run, so wanted to just sort of do this to get the general idea of what Dr. Mario is like. Let's see if I can do a little stacky thing here.
Oh, if you get a double yellow here, this would be
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, in the meantime, I can do those.
Well, at least you're getting a lot of yellows to clear all this out. This is the piece you don't want.
Yeah, not so much. Well,
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
oh, now
yeah.
I get it. Thanks.
Of course.
But yeah, no, that
So-
gives you a nice cross there.
Yeah, that's a perfect example of what we were talking about, waiting on a double piece to complete a setup, coming back to bite you. But looks
Yeah.
like we're almost there. Time is going to be when the exact moment that the final virus is cleared away.
Yep. Which may be a little bit longer, but... Now here I'm going to have to be pretty careful because I want to make sure that I can clear that red horizontally. So I'm going to make sure not to cover those two spots, and that way... In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll try to set up for a fat log. You requested a fat log, right?
Here it is. Yep.
Here it's coming. Ready?
Oh, we're gonna get it.
There we go.
Time.
Yep. So yeah, it's when you get two horizontal clears in a row. So that is Dr. Mario. I'll put the cute little screen with the viruses congratulating me. Yep. Thank you so much for everyone who made Slurpathon possible, and thank you for Leviticus, the honorary Canadian in the Dr. Mario community, to do commentary. And shout outs to the whole Dr. Mario community. It's a great group of folks, and if you're interested, feel free to ask for more information.
Thank you so much, Tetra, for the excellent Dr. Mario run. It was very nice to see that fat log at the very end. Coming up next, we have Beard Blade, and it will be run by Junkyard Dave and the Birdman. So stay tuned, look forward to that, and we will see you soon.